everybody, it's Diane. I'm making some journal cards because in making those journals I mentioned I was going through some scrapbook paper pads and I came across a couple sheets that had journal cards that I don't think I would ever use. So I used them for bases, and I already did this as far as gluing down the background stuff. You've seen me do that a lot, and of course you've seen me do this a lot too, but I just decided we'd get a jump ahead, so I did that first. So I'm looking for focal things. I have my scrapbook paper scraps that has some focal type stuff in it too. I have some postage stamps. I have other scrapbook paper that's sort of buried with doing this journal stuff, so I don't know if I can use it now. May have to pause with that. And I have some fabric. Did I mention that? Sheet music. Some trading stamps here. So let's just see how far we get. And I have a dog exiting stage left. Sorry, are we boring you? Oh, he's just standing. We're going to think about it. That's cute. Oh, a bear. I should save that for the glue book, shouldn't I? Well, okay. I'm not really finding stuff for this, though. I don't know. Would I ever use a barn journal card? I doubt it. And actually, I probably have a lot of nerve making journal cards because I have a lot that are just sort of sitting around. But I didn't know. What else would you do? Oh yeah, I have a bunch of, I should get those out. Except they're in a box under there. A bunch of faux postage stamps I've made that are just sitting around too. I should use those. But yeah, if you have journal type scrapbook paper cards or just scrapbook paper you don't particularly like, what do you do with it? Well, bunch of stamps. Let's just grab some. Doesn't match. No. That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll leave the postmark. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I'm not going to glue here. And I may, it's upside down. I think these are all upside down. I may sew around. No. Well, kind of matches. I should get those stamps. Talk amongst yourselves. Give me like 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I was younger, I could have bent down a lot faster. All right, somewhere in here are handmade. Handmade. There may be more than that. Is that it? Yeah, we'll use that for now. You're back? And we're back standing around looking out the window. Oh. Oh. Well, oh, how interesting. Can't read it, but it's interesting. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that was one of those I had mentioned. I it had some postage stamps from Hobby Lobby. I didn't even know they sold them. I think this is one of those. Okay, that's pretty cool. Could use a little something there. What about a little washi tape thing? Okay, the dog left again. Being rather indecisive. Where was it there? All right, I will glue this down. Wow, it's quiet. Okay, kind of neat. Which way did this one go? I guess this way. Yeah, I think these are all blank white on the backs, which is very nice. Otherwise, I probably would back them in some way so you could write on them. Kind of interesting. These were actually glued in a book. Sometimes, you know, you can kind of get them off. I imagine if you... No, don't hold me to this. But if you soak them in water, they might come off, because you can do that with postage stamps, the old ones. The new adhesive type, you can't do that with that. You can't do that with that. That's okay. I may round some corners. I may ink some edges. I don't know at this point. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Be properly addressed. That's kind of funny. As in Miss or Mrs. or Ms. or Mr. I don't think that's what they meant. Kind of funny. Alright, there's your little, you know, bit of advice for today. Be properly addressed. Well, it's kind of cutting off. Is there another one? That is the downside, in my mind, to doing backgrounds first and not, you know, doing it all at once. But when you're doing a lot, as I was here, that seems like a more efficient way to go. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. What about something on this? This was... I forget what they called this tape. But it's like actual things. Like there's a clock, a globe, a violin, a bookcase. Kind of cool. Kind of like the violin. To cut things out of washi tape. How irritating. I think that's really crooked. Yeah, it is. I can't really straighten it up either. I'm going to run into the image. Yeah, we'll do what we can. Come here. Well, I am making progress on all those journals, if you're wondering. But that takes time to do all that. Okay, I'm going to have to glue this one down. I have 3 signatures, and I'm doing a 5-hole pamphlet stitch in each one. So that's a considerable amount of binding. but it's getting there. And the other reason I'm doing this is because I still don't really know what I'm doing. I mentioned in a couple videos back, I sort of don't know what to do with myself. Now that definitely needs sewing or something else. But I don't know. I've been around this block before. You can roll your eyes. But you know, you can only make so much stuff and keep shoving it into a closet before you run out of room. Every time I try to sell stuff, it doesn't work out too well. So I don't know what to do. And I cannot not make stuff. I'm one of those people. I have to make something. But nothing new has really come into my life outside of, you know, the journals and the collage. So I don't know. Alright. Could use a rubber stamp of some sort. How about that down there? Is that a plane? Yeah, I don't think we want that on there. That might be okay. And I'm sort of crowded in because of those journals. Did I say that? They're taking up room over there on the left. And straight ahead. They're everywhere. And don't worry, I'm not going to do all of these on camera. It'll take too long. Okay. Back to that one. Well, I haven't used one of mine that I had to get, right? Well, that's not too exciting, but it matches very well. Those were like these, it's a stamp album page, and they're all black and white. You know, you're supposed to take a stamp and glue it to it, you know, that shows you where to put it. But I cut some of those out and made stamps out of them. Why not? That's not bad. That could actually almost use a word with it, couldn't it? Did I get my word file? No. But one of these journal scrapbook paper things has words. And this is why I didn't think I'd ever use it. Besties. I don't think so. There was another one too. Is it the same type of stuff? Oh, it's the same. Okay. Okay. I have, where is that? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it. I do have a scrapbook paper with words here, but I don't see it conveniently located. Oh well. Alright, if I think of it, I'll try to find a word for that. Whoops. It's kind of loud. Thanks, Diane. That was very charming. Diane's craft room etiquette. Drop your stuff so it smacks on the counter. These two were a page. If they come off, I take them off. So one, I could use them, and two, then I think it glues better. Otherwise, you're gluing stuff that's not adhered on the back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? My mother used to say that. Too long. I like that, but the stuff is so brittle. That's not a good idea. No, just say no. Okay. What about a fabric or something up there? I don't know if this is too contemporary, but it kind of matches. Yeah. What about this one? Maybe a little bit if it's narrow. I don't know if this rips. Does it rip? Yeah. Okay, something like that. Vocabulary drill. Did you study? Oh, that looks nice. I sort of like that just by itself. Is there some rule? You can't just put a postage stamp on something and call it done. I think you can. I like that one. She's slapping cards again. Oh, I'm like, that matches. There's no stamp on it. It's on that side. So does that. No, that doesn't look right. That's okay. Kind of interesting, but I wouldn't say it's done. I've said this before. I don't have a lot of blue fabric. I mean, next to zero. I guess I should do that. Specifically go to the blue section. Alright, they could maybe use a flower or something like that, and there's no way on this planet I can get my flower stuff out right now. Okay. It's kind of cute, but it doesn't match too well. That's kind of interesting. Oh wait, is this better? Well, I like the doll, but I think this... Well, okay, I think the fish has got a little bit of blue on it. Okay, sorry, doll. Hello, doll. Anybody know what that is? That's the Fun Girls on Andy Griffith. And she said it better than I did. Okay. Yeah, Dan, there's a reason you're not on TV. I never claimed to be an actress. Okay, I'll do something with that. I don't know what. Maybe under. We'll see. Alright, what kind of time are we on? 10? 9, oh, 19. Wow. Wow. I had no idea I've been working that long. What is this? No, looks so weird. No. Boy, they got that really tight. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mortimer Snerd. That's an I Love Lucy line. Yeah, I guess she's not stopping the TV and movie quotes in 2023, is she? I can't help it. I saw a t-shirt once that said, I speak in fluent movie quotes. I should have bought it, right? It's kind of cool. Are we getting too much going on with that, though? Maybe. Maybe it's the direction, because most everything is vertical there. Yeah, I think that's better. All right, that needs a flower or something like that too. Are you gonna remember all this stuff, Diane? No way. A little bright. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. How do they put those on there? That needs something more important than a journal card, though. I think. Kind of matches. I can't tell what that is. Is that a ship? Or boat? I mean, yeah, okay. I need something behind it. Like, not that. I don't know. Well, this is very plain. Maybe something plain would actually be good because of the floral pattern there. Oh, numbers would be good. I was thinking of getting those out. Oh, they're right here. Okay. Usually they're right over there, and they were, but once in a while, oh, this bag's ripping. But once in a while, they get, covered with other stuff. I know, how unusual. That matches pretty well. That could use a washi or something, a fabric. Well, that might match. All right, people. This is taking a while. You certainly get the idea. I'll pause and finish these off, and then come back and do yet again another show and tell. Okay, hang on. Okay, obviously I'm back. They are done. They all have sewing. They all have inking around the edges, both sides. Some corners are rounded and some are not. These are cute though. I mean, a lot better than those other cards I thought I'd never use anyway. Whoops. Want to see it right side up? Is this one right? Yeah. I didn't count. You can count if you want. Don't forget your vocabulary drill. Did you study? That's the last of that washi tape. I may have to buy more of that. I use it a lot. And I wound up using that grandfather clock and that globe that was with the violin there. So that's good. I don't have to let it sit on my computer monitor. Here's the clock. And I did a variety of, that's messy stitching, this is just straight stitching. There were a few that had zigzag. But I think sewing does dress them up. Alright, little project to use up stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you have a very nice day.